Hello guys, let's look at this question here. We have updated loan records for the month of January. We have the branch, we have the customer name, loan type, loan status, and loan amount. So open a spreadsheet program and type the information as it appears in figure 3. This is the figure 3. It is indicated caption here. Save the workbook as loan records in NEC exam folder. So we shall create a folder called NEC exam. Then inside it, we shall have our file loan records, 5.5 marks. So this is my work here. So what I need to do is just to go to file, save as, then I just click on browse. Then we shall create here a folder called NEC exam. Then inside it, I double click the folder. We shall now have the loan records files. That is, then I type this data. Now once I type this data, I now have scored my 5.5 marks. So we proceed, guys. The next question is that insert a comment to pay in 72 months for development loans. Insert a comment. So we can just do that. So we are in development loan. That is in development loan. This one here we can insert a comment. This one, you see this, that to pay in 72 hours. So this red button here shows the comment. Now that one is done, guys. The next thing, I've just right clicked, then go to insert comment. Copy the contents of sheet 1 to sheet 2. Rename sheet 2 as records. So I copy this one can be renamed as tools. I'll leave that one around, tools, so that we can insert sheet 2. This is our sheet 2. We can rename it as records. You just double click, then rename. So I'm supposed to copy this stuff from here, copy, then I go to records, click on one and paste. So this is what I have, loan type and customer name. So we proceed. Extract or disbursed loan exceeding 2 million using an appropriate tool. So here I'm supposed to do filtering. That is loan amount, that is the loan disbursed. So I highlight, go to data menu, then I go to filter. Then here I need to go to this button here, it's called the filter button. Then we need to go to this point. We have the numbers filter, that is greater than 2 million. 2 million. That is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then you click on OK. You see now I have filtered all loans greater than 2 million. Then create a pivot table in sheet 3 showing the loan amount for each loan type. So we can proceed and do that. That is the part of pivot table. So to create a pivot table, here you need to insert a new sheet. So insert a new sheet. Here we can bring, we have this sheet. So when you are in this sheet, you click on insert, then pivot table. Then the next point, you click to select the range. So I click to select the range. I go to sheet 1. Then I select where the loan type all the way to loan amount. Then I click this expansion button. I click on OK. Then once I click on OK, you realize that these buttons here, this side here, loan amount is here, and the other one. So here you can see I choose loan type, click on loan type and loan amount. Down here it will show you loan type and sum of loan type. So for that case, when I come here, I have created a pivot table. This is my pivot table showing my pivot table is showing, sorry for that. The pivot table is showing each type of loan and the amount and the grad total that has been given. So this is the amount of money that has been given for that case. So 26,700 million. That is for the pivot table. So we proceed to the next part of the question. The next part of the question is that save the changes and print to print later. So that was that question. We proceed to the next part of the question. The next question here is this one here. Open a spreadsheet program and key in the following information as it appears in figure 2. We had figure 3, remember. Save the workbook as garden tools in NEC exam. So we have now this part here. We have the next part, tools here. So I have this part, copy this. We create a new sheet and paste it there. Then save this one inside the same folder. This folder as instructed as tools, garden tools. So we can cross this. We have that one crossed. So this is garden tools. So that one is saved. We proceed with the question. Okay, create a macro named surprise in the same worksheet to perform each of the following tasks. Using an appropriate function, determine the total price for each tour. Then the next one is determine the total cost for each tour. That is the part of the okay, on this question, in this part here, for you to create a macro, to determine the total price for each tour, determine the total cost for each tour, total price, total cost. So here we have the total price and the total cost. So for that case, we shall now go to this point. We need to add developers menu here, which is not here. So you go to file, then go to options, then go to customize. Here on the main tabs, there is this this developer. You click on OK. It will be added here. You see now we have it here. So what you need to do is to create, it's to record a macro. So you just go to this point here, record a macro. Then here you can give the macro name, for example, total prices, like that. Then the next thing here, store macro in this workbook. Should be in this workbook. The description of the macro is just total prices. That's how you go about it. The syntax name, just a moment here, shortcut, can have it with underscore. A shortcut here we can have control plus something like S. It includes shift since that one is already there. So we have our macro there. So the next thing to do here, we can just have the macro here to add this. Then we go to the formula tab and hit auto sum. So that one will be giving us that. Then save it. Save it. Then we have the next thing here. We are still recording the macro. We need this one to have also the formula, then auto sum for that case. So we need first of all to have calculated this so that we can now be in a position to record our macro here. So I just save this. Now this means the total price here, we needed the total price, sorry for that. We remove that one. So here we need to have this one, and that is this one multiplied by this one, that one, so that we can have this one here, like that. Then we need now to save that and then stop recording the macro. So for that case, we shall have done the whatever the examiner wants. So basically here, we just need to go to the file, then you go to options, don't forget, then you go to customize, then you make sure you have enabled the developer tool to enable you to record the macro. So once you record the macro, you just click on this button, macros, then you'll be in a position to see all your macros here. So you'll see your macros here. You click on it, then you hit on run. Then you'll see your macro is running and doing whatever you have instructed it to do. So we proceed. Hide column A. To hide column A, you just click on it, right click, just click on hide, like that. I have hidden. Then we proceed. Insert a bar chart in sheet 2 showing the quantity of each tool. So we need to see the quantity of each tool. So you highlight this, the tool, then you go to where the quantity is. Actually, these two. Then you go to insert. Then you go to where bar chart is. Then you just choose a bar chart. That is, it should be in sheet 2. So if it should be in sheet 2, just click move chart. This option, move chart. Then in new sheet, click on OK. So you can see it has been moved. Then you can just alternate, bring this way. So that's that. We have our chart in sheet 2. Then from there, using an appropriate function, determine the number of tools whose quantity is above 70 in C10. In C10. So that is who's above 70 in C10. Let me just understand the question. Using an appropriate function, determine the number of tools whose quantity is above 70. Tools whose quantity is above 10. So in C10. So we just go to C10, yeah. Then just have the so here you're supposed to use count if. So we shall have this formula here. We shall have count, then the range where the quantities are is greater than 70, use count if function, and therefore the answer should be 3. We have 3, that is 1, 2, 3. Those are the ones that are greater than that are greater than 70. Then we have save the changes and print. So guys, that's how you work on macros, and also that's how you work on pivot table. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Remember to subscribe, remember to share, and also like my videos. Thank you.